Here's the alley-oop. Wade dishes to James. And Shumpert kicks to Wade. And Cousins throws it down hard. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Shumpert. That one a little long.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Now here's Shumpert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they stop.
Oh, wow. Our 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Right side, Bryant. Whoa! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that. That one for a while.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible. Consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Rose is checked in for Cleveland.
Derrick Rose.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And Thompson sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bryant. Here's Bledsoe. Smith outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the...
Let's take them back.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just almost an intimidating factor. When you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
You got Rose. Channing Frye out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Thomas. And it's Smith in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Thomas, good. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they could do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
And Thompson throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 5.
And you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters. Oh, man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And it's Rose missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's Bryant for 3. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Rose goes in. Here's Smith. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Aldridge. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Frye. Soft touch off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
5 to shoot, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Thomas.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Bledsoe. Oh, that's blocked. Thomas passes to Rose. Stolen by Terry. Moving it up all alone. And Bledsoe with the stop.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jason Terry.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. Right side Rose. Thomas gets a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got 5.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Frye dishes to Rose. And stolen by Aldridge. Terry kicks to Jordan. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smith on the wing. It's Frye atop the key. Thomas passes to Frye. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Thomas. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.